Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Near Disney. It's the Wednesday show where us panel of local real estate experts and Disney enthusiasts get together to give you all the Joe that you want. No, I'm sorry, that's for some reason the Y just burned out. It was there, but
For sure.
anyway, just in case you noticed, now you can't unsee that. But anyway, all things within a 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, we're covering it. But first, let's cue the theme song. All right, the fireworks are popping, so we are going to start popping off here. And
Right.
yeah, we'll introduce ourselves first, real quick, just to give you an idea of who the panel is. But definitely, you introduce yourself in the chat. Let us know who you are, where you're watching from. If you have any questions for us, even if it's about stuff that we're not talking about, chime in. It's all about viewer engagement here. We do this literally for you. So
Yes.
I'm Elijah Lewis. My phone number is on the screen here with Florida in Motion Realty. They call me the Prince of Real Estate here on Near Disney. And in the sort of Brady Bunch square beside me, we have.
I'm Sue Koptieff, also with Florida in Motion Realty, and they call me Aurora. And we are really glad to have you tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And down below.
Hey everyone, I'm Virginia Carlson, also known as Cinderella here on the Dream Team at Near Disney, and my phone number is on the screen as well. And we're happy to have you joining us here on our Wednesday show.
That's right. You know, the live chat only lasts as long as the stream, but the comment section goes on forever when you get to save our number.
Yeah.
So
right.
I will just throw it over to our first topics here. We got some Disney and Universal updates for you before we got an update for you on Hometown Heroes coming back. So definitely stay tuned for that. But, you know, we always like to do something fun. So I guess you might have heard that Universal City Walk is doing retro nights, and that's at the Red Coconut Club. Party runs Wednesdays through Sundays from May 8th to July 18th, starting at 6 p.m. So if you go into the Red Coconut Club, it's got that like 80s vibe and all that fun iconography. These like morbidly shaped disco balls, lots of neon, black light. All that's good. Our CRTVs here, so this just kind of sounds like a cool lounge to hang out after 6 p.m. And what I love about 6 p.m. as the timeline for this is that is when parking is free at Universal. So don't show up. Don't be fashionably late. Don't show up early because you're going to pay for it literally. The Coconut Club. Let us know if you've checked this out yet, or if you think this is hip. These are some fun pictures out. Like got these like Instagram walls. You are gorgeous. So that's fun. And then of course, also a little update for Universal. This says that Universal Orlando is closing Thunder Falls Terrace in Jurassic Park for a new signature restaurant. So Thunder Falls was part of like the Jurassic World section is in Islands of Adventures, and it's going to permanently close this summer as they prepare to transform into an all-new dining concept. So it's going to be a reimagined venue, new signature full-service restaurant for Islands of Adventure, and it's scheduled to debut actually in 2027. So not everything can have quite the fast turnaround time that the Muppets did when they took over the Rock and Roller Coaster in like a matter of months.
Yeah.
I heard it was just last Saturday that the Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster had its like preview showing. So if you in the chat, if you got a chance to like get in on that preview, if you've already got the sneak peek of it, let us know what you think of the Rock and Roller Coaster with the Muppets Mayhem guys. But yeah, you know, they were this Thunder Falls was known for rotisserie chicken, ribs, outdoor seating, you know, looking at the dinosaurs. So basically the new restaurant could be opening at the same time that the Mythos restaurant closes in 2027. So the new thing could refix because they're redeveloping the Lost Continent area and maybe into something a little more spicy and relevant. But you know, we all have fond memories checking out that place. So. And then on the Disney side of things, Cinderella's castle painting is basically almost complete. We're hearing from Blog Mickey. That's a really good vlog for just daily Disney World updates. Basically, that they're giving it back to like that vintage color, not so pink anymore, bringing back that classic white. And it's just you're gonna get if you're gonna plan your photo op moment, like you're gonna propose in front of the castle or something, and you don't want to see like it being like mid paint or with like scaffolding around it, so just give it maybe a little more time and it's gonna be picturesque, literally.
Exactly.
So, yeah, absolutely. So the timeline of the 2026 repainting is expedited. Glad to see that they're on schedule. This does look beautiful here. I like the white. I much prefer it to.
Yeah, it does look a lot better.
Because here it is. Here's the contrast. I was trying to find a picture to like. So yeah, this was the pink.
Yeah.
And just that vivid contrast. To me, this is just a little more elegant.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks so regal. That's white.
Just like the movie.
It makes it look bigger too.
So yeah, when the 50th anniversary celebration launched in 2021, the pink castle was already in place and simply absorbed into the festivities with a 50 medallion added all over the clock face. And basically that was removed in 2023, but the pink color scheme remained and no more. So basically, they got the whole progress on it. If you want to check that out on paragraph by paragraph, May 2026, April, March, February.
Wow.
I tell you, the Disney, the blog Mickey people, they do not mess around. This is their passion here.
Serious stuff.
Awesome. So I will jump in to kind of reshift us to the real estate side of things now. This is a post that was shared by basically the latest scoop from friend of the show, Nick Mucci-Grosso, about the return of the Hometown Heroes lending program for this year. Basically, it was a popular Florida housing option. And just to recap, 2025, they reduced the funding from 100 million to 50 million, but that's still a considerable amount of resource available to people. And just clarified that the occupational requirement will be frontline workers who can get in on this. So that's your medical workers, your firefighters, your teachers, military, veterans, people getting in on Hometown Heroes, kind of aptly named, a way to respect the people who sacrifice and really give to the community. And so, yeah, definitely, if that sounds like you, let us know. We'll put you in touch with some good lenders who can see if that's a good fit for you. But yeah, that he just got this update from the Mortgage Maker Association of Central Florida. It's a way to get like money toward down payments and closing costs for just, as a thank you for your service kind of thing for this occupation. So yeah, sounds like 2026 is going to be the same as what 2025 was. They're expecting, because that you see like here, it's kind of blank, but the Florida legislature is in session now about it. And all the whispers are saying it's kind of going to match what 2025 was. And also that we expect the program to be back in line and funded by July 1st, 2026. So hey, maybe you want to start getting saving our phone numbers, getting in touch with that. If you are in that like teacher, firefighter, military kind of background, medical worker, and definitely we thank you for your service.
Yes, frontline and civil. That's great.
So, Sue, I think you found this housing market update article that can kind of like bookend off of that.
That is me, yes. So the 2026 Florida Realtors president, Chuck, has talked about seeing encouraging activity across the market. Pending sales have risen in both segments as far as single family homes and townhomes. And so if you want to just scroll down to that graphic there, Elijah, it really kind of really explains it pretty well. Our active inventory in both those categories, single family homes, townhome, and then townhomes and condos, dropped 14% from a year ago. So we were in overabundance, but now everything seems to be like getting a median feel for the market and centering off, not drastically changing, especially with prices. You can see there the median sale price for single family homes is up 1.8% to 420,000, and the median sales price for townhomes and condos is still staying at 315,000. That's what we were seeing before. Time to contract is 44 days on the market with your single family homes, and 56 to 60 days, 60 days on the market versus 56 last year for townhomes and condos. So that also has not changed all that much. So what I like seeing is that we have good active inventory. It's not super low, but there is a lot out there, especially when you factor in the new buildings, new construction that's going on everywhere. And it's still a good median sales price. The sellers are reaping a little bit of equity benefit, and yet everybody is, the prices are kind of holding the same. They're not crashing, and they're not like screaming through the roof like we had, have seen in the past. So I thought that was encouraging. It's, when the active inventory falls year over year, and actually it was, this is the 8th straight month of year-to-year closed sales gains, especially with condos and townhomes. And so that we're coming close to a month on that, or excuse me, close to a year on that. And so that's pretty solid information, statistics too, as well.
Yep. Yes, definitely. Thanks for that market update. That's some very fresh data. We're just coming into May, midway through May now.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then also just on the ahead, before we go back a little more into real estate, we just kind of want to share our value of our market here. You found some fun topics about just how we're going to spend a 3-day weekend coming up here for Orlando, Virginia.
Oh yeah, good. Okay, yeah. So there's lots going on this Memorial Day weekend, and it is like officially summertime when it's Memorial Day weekend. So there's lots of cool stuff going on in and around Orlando. Some things, you can do things like go to a Crown Royal tasting. You can go to hotels that have, events and live music and things like that going on. The Grand Lakes Orlando is having a glow summer, and Memorial Day glow summer, and it's the 22nd through the 25th. And I thought this looked pretty cool. It's a seasonal celebration, and there's like a Memorial Day feast. There's a 5K you can run. There's water slides and movies under the stars. There's really cool stuff going on all weekend long, and the weather's going to be great. A little warm, but just drink lots of water. Just
Wear
lots of cool stuff. Yeah, bring a hat. There will be fireworks. You can find fireworks. I know everybody loves fireworks. You can see them. And the glow summer night celebration that's going on all summer long will have weekly fireworks displays. So, you could be in Orlando all summer and see fireworks. Outside of Disney, of course, you can see those, but just in other places, like public places, which is a good thing to find. But there's definitely lots going on, and some hotels have deals going on even at the beaches that are, maybe an hour or two away, like Clearwater or Cocoa. There's even hotel deals out that way. So just lots to do in Central Florida and beyond, just, when you're here, especially on the holiday weekend.
Yes.
So something to look forward to. And you can check out, I found that great list was on Orlando Date Night. That's a great resource for things going on in the area.
Oh yeah, definitely check them out. There are things you'll learn about your area. You've lived here all your life, and you'll go, wow, I never knew about this place, or I never knew about
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
And yeah, it's something to do. You're getting tired of the same old. OrlandoDateNight.com is going to be awesome. It's not just about, it's just fun things to do, not necessarily romantic.
Yeah.
So people
right.
can still have fun. I will throw Sue. I think you also had this article here about our Florida too hot.
Oh no, that was me.
That's Virginia.
That was me. Yeah. So the weather is starting to heat up, and you'd think that it was kind of like you wanting to have like a mass exodus because it's too hot, but not really. I think Floridians can handle the heat, and we're going to stay put because we love to live here. But the new study shows that the people, just because it's hot and it's getting, summertime is always very hot everywhere, but especially here. But it doesn't necessarily make people want to get up and leave. And economic drivers definitely will win. People are still choosing to live based heavily on their job opportunities and housing costs and lifestyle appeals, which keep Florida on the top as far as a destination. So that's good news for us. And the long-term outlook is, the short-term impact of heat on relocation is minimal right now. And, rising temperatures could begin to intersect with surging housing and property insurance costs. But right now it's still keeping everything kind of even, and nobody's rushing to get away because there's just so many great things about living in Central Florida that we keep people here and keep bringing people in. So it's good news for us.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, routinely the story is like, oh, the snowbirds leave now or have already left by now. And that's gonna, because it's just too hot. But I mean, there's just, a little window in the mid-afternoon sometimes, right around now where it's like, ugh. But soon it'll start we'll get some kind of regular precipitation that should like make it, that the heat's not like so bad. And then by the evenings, they're great. I just love how light out. Like you don't get that seasonal depression right now. It's like 7:18 right now. It feels like it's like 4 p.m. I don't know. I have more energy to do more in the day because my psyche won't believe that I should be tired yet when it's like just still so light out.
I moved from Washington State, and you're talking to me about seasonal depression in Florida?
Oh, no, don't have that.
No, we
don't. Okay.
No such thing.
Okay, just wanted to clarify.
That's right. This was an interesting article. It says study finds greater savings in buying new homes versus old. We always help everybody with every kind of resale property, as well as hooking you up with new construction opportunities and negotiating for you there. But we all have to sell the benefits of both, and this one is highlighting the benefits of new home builds. It says you can save an average of $25,000 over the first 10 years of ownership compared with those who purchased 20-year-old homes. Realtor.com statistic. The savings are primarily from the lower utility costs from newer energy efficient construction and the delayed replacement of major systems like HVAC, roof, and water heaters. That is why when you work with us, we do get you like a home warranty, because even if the home, an old resale home like 20 years or something like this, passes the inspection report, stuff can still happen, or the inspector could miss stuff, and we just hate to have that happen to you. When we check in with you and, keep our long-term relationship going with you, we always love to hear, oh, I love the house. We hate to hear complaining, like everything went wrong. So anyway, less demanding codes and milder weather of the South doesn't produce the same level of savings, even though the region has the most active new construction market. Home ownership is not a one-time expense, of course. Ongoing costs of owning a home are where the new construction really shines, especially when like the statistics say that Americans generally live in a home for like 4 to 7 years before they move on to a new housing need. For upsizing, downsizing, right sizing. So if you just got it right at the beginning, enjoyed it for the ripe sweet spot, and then anything else can just that you did that unknowingly can just hopefully be absorbed by the next owner. But anyway, 10 years of savings from buying new construction can fully cover the price premium over existing homes in 16 of the 30 largest metropolitan areas. So and especially in the South and the West. So I just thought that was cool. I want to use it as an opportunity to even highlight the new construction opportunities in where our office is. Celebration Florida, Island Village just released this past week the Canopy series of home floor plans. So some nice homes in like the more luxury market. You see where these green lots are tucked in this part of phase 2 of Island Village. There's going to be even more phase beyond this. But basically you're seeing homes that are larger lots here compared to these smaller in the middle, homes that have water in the back of them, So these are very limited.
Nice.
Obviously, you're seeing all this around here, and these are the ones that kind of have these coveted lots. So if you're kind of in the more premium price point, like these won't be like the biggest mansion estate homes or anything in Celebration, but these will be larger floor plans and will command lot premiums. Just good to know that. Definitely get in touch with us, because there's people who have been kind of waiting to pounce on these opportunities for a while. Yeah, new construction in the town that was built by Disney, still very much a thing. Get in touch with us. We have
Yes, it is.
awesome relationships with the Island Village new construction representatives, and we have kind of worked out some very attractive deals just by having that pre-established relationship. Like they want to do right by us and our people, and we would love to help you be our people.
Yes, absolutely.
And with that, let me just see what else I got here. Let's check the comments real quick, make sure I got to everything. But
just a tidbit to throw in. I have it on good authority. I have not tried it myself, but my understanding is if you have an annual Disney pass, you are able to soar right to the front of the line for the new soaring ride. So,
that's awesome.
and the other thing, still some concerts left at Epcot for the concert series. The last one is on June 1st. And if you can believe it, we're almost to June 1st.
So 2026 just whew.
Oh, I know. But check out the calendar on the summer concert series, Garden Garden Festival at Epcot. Sorry, they have so many festivals. I'm mixing them all together.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks for that. You're always good on top of that. I saw some shows at City Walk lately. I've kind of renewed my Universal pass this year, but yeah, I'd love to get back into Epcot soon. Yep.
I know, me too. I love Epcot.
Oh, Epcot's awesome. Oh, and I spent a couple weeks ago, I spent 2 days at Epic. And the best thing about that park, the food is incredible.
Okay, where did you eat?
So good. We ate at both of the restaurants inside Harry Potter Land. So it was the German restaurant, and then the cafe, which is a French name. I can't remember the name of it, but both really good. And the service was so good, and people were so happy to be there helping you. Yeah, it was really great. So that's
great.
Not a Disney thing.
But I mean, you always wonder,
Yeah.
They say that the better the devil you know. And people will just say like, oh, let's just not eat at the park at this place, I don't know, and let's just get like Chipotle after or something,
Yeah, price.
But you miss out because you just wonder, is it going to be too expensive? Is it going to be any good? Is it just like the bait and switch of park food? But so when we actually have these testimonials and can vouch for these places, I think the viewers find that very helpful.
Yeah, no, the food was very reasonably priced. Totally worth staying in the park. Like to the point of where my husband and I said, we could just come in here and have dinner.
Yeah.
So
pass? Why not? Oh, actually, Epic
not yet.
Epic doesn't have passes.
Not yet.
Yeah, I'm hoping that's my big dream, my make-a-wish for 2027. Pie in the sky. If they could find a way to add the Epic universe to the Universal Pass, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to wait till 2028. But I loved it when I went there once. I didn't see everything, so I do have to get back and keep got a few more rides and a few more restaurants.
Apparently.
And with that, I think we will wrap it up here. Our phone numbers are on the screen if you want to get in touch with us after the show. Any questions about the Central Florida real estate market, Celebration Florida, all that, anything we talked about. And hit the like button. Please subscribe. We're on the path to 10,000 subscribers, and you can really help us get us there, and that'll help us fuel to continue to bring you really good content, especially when we go out and we bring our professional production team to go out into Central Florida and create these showcase videos for neighborhoods and lifestyles for the Friday show that we do in the afternoon. So, with that, I think we'll say our goodbye, give you the Disney wave, and throw it over to Kim Hawk, the fairy godmother of real estate.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Make sure that you subscribe and like so that we can continue to give you up-to-date information on all things that are going around the 25-mile radius of Cinderella's castle, because this is truly a magical place to live.
Oh,